How to detect early signs of cheaters. How bad boys easily charm lazy, love-struck women. Check these clips out and I'll come back with my analysis.
Rico and I met about 7 months ago. We met at a bar. Rico came in. I was with some of my lady friends, and he actually sent a round of drinks over to my friends and I. The fact that he considered my friends as well is something that piqued my interest. He asked me for my number. We exchanged numbers, and from that moment on, we have been inseparable. We spend a lot of time together. He does all of the small things that makes a girl happy and things like that. He cares about the things that I care about. Right now, they've been off a little bit, and I'm confused when I don't understand how you can go from magic to nothing.
We begin our investigation outside of Kendrick's residence. We see him walk out, he hugs a female, walks by her, and he walks downstairs, gets in his vehicle, and drives away from his house. As our detectives follow Mr. Kendrick, we see him arrive at this college campus. Two females approach the car. He kisses that one and greets her.
Did he really just?
He kissed her.
Okay. Okay.
And strangely, she actually gets in the driver's seat of his car.
Of his car.
And this female, he exchanges a kiss with her as well.
As well. So he kissed both of them?
He kissed both females.
Okay. No. Where you going? Where you going?
What you got going on?
Where you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Yeah.
So you don't hear Rico?
Can I talk to you guys for a minute?
You don't hear me? Where you going?
Why are y'all following us?
This gentleman right here, that's actually his girlfriend that he's been with for 7 months.
Where you going? What you doing? No, you better say something.
He didn't tell you he had a girlfriend?
No. So how?
Really?
Come on,
Really? Babies? Babies? Really? What you doing? What you doing?
Bitch, what
What you doing?
got going on? So who are you? Who are you?
That's what we not gonna do. That's what we not gonna do. Bitch, get your hands off her!
The show Cheaters. The reason why we're here is I caught you on our surveillance with these two females.
Oh boy. This particular episode of the infamous Cheaters TV show is the perfect example of how many lazy modern women overlook red flags early in the dating process because of their urge to be in love, quote unquote, whatever love means. But that's a whole other topic I'll cover in another video. As you saw from these clips, this is the story of how a woman met her man at a bar while with her girl group. And you should know how men really feel about girl groups in social settings. Although most normal guys avoid talking to a group of women, or a woman in a group, the Prince Charming in this story wanted to talk to her. So he bought drinks for her whole girl group, then proceeded to put that Mac down on her. She was so impressed that he would buy her and her girls a drink that she just knew he was the one for her. So she exchanged numbers with him, feeling that this was the start of a great relationship that she was looking for a long time. Oh boy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep this new channel growing. Do you see how this is going? Now, not trying to be mean here, but she is a perfect storm of how modern women are so lazy in the dating game that they just sit back in their girl groups and expect the perfect gentleman to read their mind, cater to her and all her doggone friends by spending money, and then impress her with his confidence and smooth words. Does this really sound like how a potential wife prepares herself for a suitable husband? If it does, then please stop and get some therapy. No. This is not how it should go. Let me break this down. First, go watch my video about girl groups. Enough said right there by itself. Second, she met him in a bar setting. Now, we don't know what kind of bar it was, but it does make a difference. Then notice her appearance. Again, not being mean, But this is where modern women miss the boat when it comes to the kinds of successful gentlemen they say they want. She is overweight, which already knocks out 80% of eligible guys, as most guys prefer slimmer women within a certain desirable range. That's just how men work. Not to say that she's that big, but the further you go from that range, the less likely you are to get the kind of guys you want. Also, notice her hair color. It is purple and short. This will knock out a lot of men, as most don't like the odd colored hair on their potential wives. And when that colored hair is short, it is just not that attractive to a lot of guys. Will some guys still smash? Of course. And that's what this bad boy in this video did. And boy, was he bad. But ladies, if you want a shot at the kinds of men you want, why don't you hard-headed ones listen to them? Finally, she is the typical entitled modern woman who expects men to just spend money on her to impress her. And this one expected him to buy drinks for her and all her girls. Why, ladies? Why? That's not how gentlemen work. This is a kind of nonsense Disney fantasy modern women have. Mostly players and pickup artists will do this girl group strategy, especially for sisters who never break away from their girl groups. Sometimes you'll get successfully established gentlemen to do this, but they usually want the target lady as a side piece because they're married, or they're just feeling friendly or celebrating something and they just want to be friendly, basically pass the celebration around to everybody else. Most professional, successful men want the target lady to break from the girl group, but most modern women, especially sisters, rarely break from their girl groups. Some don't even want to be bothered at all, so the typical guy will just not even try. But players and pickup artists will try, and this is why women usually end up getting smashed and passed, because they prize player confidence, aka swag or game, over the average, less confident, hardworking guys, talking points, or their normal talkative selves, if they're talkative. And before the usual all police come to arrest me, there are always exceptions to the rule, of course, but the norm is that only players and those seeking side pieces play the girl group mind game that women like. I'm not going to play the entire Cheaters video clip, of course, so feel free to click the link below to watch it in its entirety. I especially recommend all women watch it after this video so you can see how easy it is for the lazy modern woman approach to dating to fail, as it often leads to terrible choices in men. Anything worth having requires work and diligence. That's a universal principle, a universal law, and is a core topic in the Bible itself. The less you work for something, the less value you will derive from it. And that is true of our choices in potential husbands and wives. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep this new channel growing. Until modern women stop being lazy and finding great men and act with a sense of urgency and diligence, the apocalypse with good men will continue. Welcome to the Brother Apocalypse.